50 years ago, Fred Gillen fell in love with a girl named Janice. It was that rare kind of attraction you hear about in fictional stories, but few of us ever experience. Fred fell for her at first sight and never recovered. They had many good times together, but when Janice was 57, she lost her sight completely, beginning a string of health complications. The next 9 years were difficult for her until she succumbed and passed away in 2009. Fred's heart was completely broken. He felt lost, having no desire to live on. After all, what's the point when the light of your world is put out? Selfishness is not in Fred's nature, though, and it didn't last long. He realized that if he wanted to honor his wife, he would have to carry on. There was a promise he remembered making to her on the day of their wedding. He would stay by Janice's side until the end, and Fred's end had not come yet. She wouldn't have wanted him to let himself go over her. She was a strong, dedicated woman who loved her family unconditionally, and Fred loved her more than anything. So to prove it, for the past 7 years, Fred has been visiting his wife's grave every single day. He comes with a folding chair and sits at her gravestone, recounting stories and memories from their time together. He feels so much better since he started this tradition. Sometimes other people who are visiting their own loved ones' resting spots will see Fred sitting with his wife. They come over and talk to him for a while, see how he's doing, and often even pray with him. He enjoys those people and likes when they do that. His life has become a fairly simple routine as of late. After he visits Janice's grave, he goes back home to watch TV. The static lines of resolution burn away hours until he decides to revisit the grave of his love. He spends a precious hour to an hour and a half with her, then repeats the process despite what the weather may be. Fred remembers another thing he loved about his wife, her voice. He hopes that she has the opportunity to meet Elvis and sing with him. He says he knows that if Elvis gets a little taste of her singing voice, the king of rock and roll will certainly ask that she sing a number for him. Fred wants couples today to know that there is no special secret to a long-lasting relationship as close as his was. The fact of the matter is that you have to be strong and work through your troubles together, no matter how difficult things get. In the end, any struggle you go through will be worth it to be with your special person.